Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jerove, the only Jerove in the world. Google it, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some insight as to why you should invest into mentorship. Why should you listen to me in the first place? I literally went from homeless to making $64,000 at my highest months with my agency. And for those that don't know, I run a personal branding and content creation agency that helps 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs scale their businesses through personal branding. And I also have my own community, LeveragedCreators, where I help people turn their passion into profit and also help them tap into the creator economy, because right now the creator economy is worth over $250 billion and is set to double to $500 billion according to Goldman Sachs by 2027. And this just goes to show that there is a lot of competition that is about to happen, but at the same time, it is the best time to get into the online space, because right now is pretty much a golden age where people are consuming social media more than ever before, and there are more millionaires that are being created because of this online revolution, and especially with the advancements and tech and AI and just in general in humanity. The online space is really the best time to, find a way to go against the norm and not have to go down the traditional route of going down the 9 to 5. And I myself, I've literally been in the position where I had internships at JP Morgan, Barclays, and EY because I was studying economics at university, and I got a first class degree whilst starting and scaling my online business. So for those that don't know my full story, you can check out the link in the description below where you can watch the 1.5-minute video that goes through my entrepreneurship journey and how I had my come up, how I went from cleaning kitchens and toilets in exchange for free accommodation to running a multiple 6-figure business and being able to make money as a creator. Because one thing I've been able to do is help scale other people's personal brands that I've worked with, and now I'm at a stage where I can help people out at scale and also cost effectively as well. And I'm essentially creating the community that I wish I had at the beginning of my journey so that you guys can see success at a faster rate. Now, reason number one why you should invest in mentorship is you want to be able to, number one, leverage the most valuable asset that we have as humans, which is time. And one way to time travel and skip years of heartache and silly mistakes that you should go down in the first place is by investing into mentorship with someone that is in a position that you aspire to be in. Now, the reason why this is so important is because dumb people do not learn from their mistakes. They repeat it again and again and again. Smart people learn from their own mistakes through experience and doing. Geniuses learn from other people's mistakes so that they don't have to do it in the first place. And geniuses invest in mentors because that's how humans have been able to evolve over time. They constantly pass on their wealth of knowledge down the line, generations on generations, and it helps develop humanity. And it will allow you in the short term to also save a lot of time. Time is the most valuable asset that even billionaires that are on their deathbeds wish that they had more of. And you are now the youngest that you are ever going to be. So are you proud of the life that you're living right now? Are you happy to be in the position that you're in right now? Now, the real answer to this is you should always be happy. You should always be grateful, no matter how quote unquote bad your situation is. The reason being is you should be grateful to even be able to breathe. Because if you're able to breathe, it means you have the chance to live. You have the chance to better yourself. And if you're not in a situation where, it's the dream life, then you still have time to improve. And you watching this video is a sign and a reminder that you have the potential to really change your life. And as long as you are able to lock in and focus on the right vehicle that will allow you to generate cash and you leveraging your skill sets and playing to your advantage, these things are going to come to you in abundance, which is why it's so important to have an abundance mindset. And point number 2 as to why you should really invest in mentorship is these mentors, they have communities. One saying that I always love is your vibe attracts your tribe. And it's so important to surround yourself with other people that are like-minded like you and are all going towards a common vision of improving their lives and being the best versions of themselves. So if you are interested in personal branding, you should join LeveragedCreators because it's the #1 community when it comes to personal branding and content creation. If you're interested in dropshipping, learn from Jordan Welch, Samuel Onuha and his brother, a bunch of other guys online. If you want to learn how to, start a YouTube channel, you can watch so many other people, but the top ones are people like Ali Abdal, Think Media. Those guys are awesome. Now, the point that I'm trying to make is when you see someone in a position that you aspire to be in, you should learn from them. And the thing with a lot of these successful entrepreneurs is they have a ton of value online. We are the luckiest generation to be alive right now in order to see success and create generational wealth for our families, because you can literally search on the internet within milliseconds to find answers to your questions, and you can learn skills for free online, all on YouTube, and you'll be able to make money. And that is crazy. Someone listening to that 20 years ago, 30 years ago would not believe their eyes that you can make money in the comfort of your own home without having to go to a traditional office job, labor job, whatever it is, right? And of course, these jobs still obviously exist, and I'm grateful for the people that are still doing those jobs. But if you're like me and you want to make money online in a leveraged way and have more impact, then you need to have a personal brand and learn from people that are in the position that you aspire to be in, because they will tell you the things that they wish they would have done at the beginning of their journey, now knowing what they know now. And the third and final point that I wanted to make is being a part of a community will literally skyrocket your success, and that's why you should invest in mentorships. All of my close friends right now, all of my amazing business connections, all of the clients that I've been able to work with over the years have come as a byproduct of being a part of high-level communities. Now, I know that some of you guys watching this may not have the money to invest in a paid program or pay for consulting from people like myself and other people selling their paid coaching communities. However, I have a free community, so join it. And other people have free communities, so join it. But the best communities are the ones where you actually pay a lot of money for. Why is that? The reason being is because other people that you will meet in that community have also invested in themselves. They have also invested in bettering their lives. And the beautiful thing about high ticket programs and joining the communities is I've been in communities costing 5k, 10k, 15k to join, and I'm surrounded with other people that have paid 5k, 10k, 15k to join. And over the past few years, I've spent over $60,000 on mentorships, masterminds, and communities. And if I did not join these communities, I would not have been able to go from homeless to making 64k as my highest months with my agency. I would not have been able to network with other 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs. I would not have been able to build my own audience where I can now consult and help other people by letting them join my paid communities and my free community as well. And you should be able to use the rule of 3 when it comes to entrepreneurship. There's you in the middle here, and you want to hang out with people, you want to surround yourself with peers that are on the similar level as you. You want to be able to have mentors who are chapters above you and can help you see success and condense the amount of time it takes to see success. And you should be able to have mentees, because I'm pretty sure that you can remember, back when we were at school, our teachers taught us that the best way to teach is, let me say that quote again. The best way to learn is to teach. And if you're able to teach, you are always going to be on your game. You're always going to be on the ball. You are always going to be making sure that you are sharp, that you are up to date with whatever it is that you are an expert in. And it keeps you on your toes, because people can overtake you just like this. There is someone out there that is hungrier than you, that is willing to put in more work, willing to put in more hours, willing to put in more reps. And this has happened to me, where I've been able to overtake people that I used to look up to. And I'll drop the ego. There are some people right now who have started later than me, but are further ahead than me, because they've simply found either a better vehicle, or they've put in more time and more hours and more reps into certain fields of their expertise. So you need to decide, what game do you want to play? Do you want to be able to look back at this video, or look back at your life a year from now and not have that much change? Or do you want you to be able to look back at yourself a year from now and make it be unrecognizable because of the success, because of the actual experiences and results you've been able to achieve? I'm pretty sure you'd want to be able to experience option number 2, right? And some of the biggest deals that I've closed for my agency, so for example, I charge anywhere between 15k to 50k upfront cash collected in order to work with me when it comes to my content creation agency. I've closed huge deals because of word of mouth and referrals. And I, at the beginning of my journey, did a lot of outbound prospecting. However, when I got to the stage where I landed a great client, got them great results, I leveraged that to then acquire new clients, and the snowball effect happened because I just kept on getting referrals. And to this day, I still get referrals because of my strong personal brand. People know me as the guy for personal branding and content, and that they can trust me because they know the caliber of elite entrepreneurs that I've been able to work with. And if you're interested to see the people that I work with, hit the link in the description below. You can actually check out my website, scalewithcontent.io, where you can see the people I've worked with as clients. And if you want to be able to connect with myself, you want to learn from me, you like my story, you like the mission I'm on, and I am on a mission to help over 1 million people before I die, whether it be through them subscribing to my content or being a part of my communities. I want to be able to help over 1 million people before I die. So I would love for you to come join Leverage Creators. I have a free community, and to be transparent, I also have a paid community. And of course, the people that see the best results are in the paid community. And if you still want to gain more of my, expertise and knowledge, and you don't have the capital to invest, then join my free community. I have a ton of resources, and I'm on a mission to make that the #1 personal branding and content creation community on school. So please join that. I host guest calls. I'm going to be hosting webinars as well, and I'll be having people that I interview on my podcast on as guests on these weekly guest calls that I will be hosting moving forward. So there's a lot of exciting things to come, and I hope that you really get more insight and properly understand that investing in yourself is the best thing that you can do. Alex Hormozi always says that instead of buying the flashy cars and buying homes whilst you're in your 20s, instead of investing into the S&P 500, invest into the SNME 500, right? And I'm a big believer in that, because I now have an undeniable set of skills that allow me to attract an abundance of opportunities left, right, and center because of my personal brand. And right now, having a personal brand is the most valuable asset that you can have as an entrepreneur if you truly want to exceed the expectations that you have when it comes to scaling your business. And if you are already a business owner making 6 figures, you want to get to 7 figures, you want to hit 8 figures, come DM me on Instagram. I will give you some actionable steps and advice as to how you can do that, because take a look at my website, look at the people I've been able to work with. I know what works well, and I'm pretty sure I will be able to help you out. And I would be more than happy to give you some free advice, because I am leading with the abundance mindset and leading with the intention to be of service to the world, because I know that the more giving I am, the more the universe gifts me, and that's how you should also think. So that is it for today's video. Raw, uncut, straight to the point. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I truly am rooting for your success. So if you don't already, please subscribe. At this moment in time, I'm on 799 subscribers, and yeah, I can't wait to look back at this when I have hit 1 million subscribers and have scaled my businesses even further to multiple 7 figures. So that is why I create videos, to inspire, to educate, and to motivate. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Join my free school community, Leverage Creators, if you haven't done so already. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, stay hydrated, stay motivated, and stay blessed. Deuces.